everyone. Welcome to today's Tech Tuesday. It's our second last one of this school year. So today we're going to actually look at My Maps, which it uses Google Maps, but you're able to customize and share the map. So we're going to get started, and then we'll talk a little bit about how you can integrate this in your class and have your students actually use it to create. In your Google Drive, you can go to New, to More, and then My Maps. Or you can go to mymaps.google.ca. So it's going to assume that you're starting fresh. It will be stored in your Google Drive, and from your Google Drive you can share, you can manage, and you can continue to work on it if you'd like. So the first thing we're going to do is title our map. So I clicked Untitled Map and it brings up the title. We'll call this Tech Tuesday. And you'll notice here it starts with layers. So you can build a map that has multiple layers. An example is in Science 7 when you're talking about volcanoes and tectonic plates and mountain ranges. You can build the various layers so that the first layer is about tectonic plates, and you can show where those are located and where they're colliding. And layer number 2 could be volcanoes. And layer number 3 can be mountain ranges. Or if you're doing weather, you can track different weather patterns. And there's so much more. So let's just title this layer 1. We're really original today. Click Save. So this layer 1. So it tells us here we can add places to this layer by drawing or importing data. So I'm actually going to start with our location. And I'm going to zoom right into Edmonton here and look for Sherwood Park. Or if you're in the fort, we'll zoom in a bit more. There we go. There's Sherwood Park. So to add a marker, up in the top, the little upside down teardrop is our marker. If you select that, you get a little cross. And you can put that cross wherever you'd like to and click. So we could call this starting. You can add content like this is where we will begin. We will begin. And you can add pictures if you'd like and click Save. Now, if you don't like what that marker looks like, if you click the paint can, you can change the style. So you can change the color, you can change the type. So there we've changed it to home. We'll leave it at that and go to the next one. So I'm just going to click out and click out. And maybe our next place will be somewhere in the States. Let's go. Let's go to Disney World. Because who doesn't like Disney World? All right. Now you can search, and it'll bring us to our spot. You can click Add to Map. And now it's added. We can customize it. So Disney World is fun. We'll add a fun color. Maybe we'll add, special icon. Look at that. That's perfect. Or even better. And there's a spot for more icons. And you can see on the left, it's keeping track of our icons. And we can continue to do this. The hand allows us to select items. It allows us to move items if we need to. Now, let's say we want to show how big Disney World is, which is quite large, and I won't do it justice, but you can draw lines. So we can add a line or a shape. So let's add a shape. So let's start here. Continue. I know this isn't Disney World, but you get the idea. There we go. And notice that we've made it polygon. Love it when it integrates some math and numeracy language there. And we'll go Disney area. And you can add pictures again. We can change the color of this. Maybe we want it to be the fun color, whatever. Okay, and close out. And you'll notice here, when I zoom out of our locations, it has our markers. Okay. And then when we zoom in, the closer we get, we see our shape. If you were having students identify North America, they can zoom out, they can add their lines, and they can go, say, this is North America, and they can add a color if you want them to. Let's pick a better color. There we go. One that's not on the map. Perfect. So there you go. And they can modify it if you need them to by just dragging the dots at the vertices. We can add another layer by clicking Add Layer. I call this layer number 2 because we are so original today. And from layer number 2, let's add some places. Put a little mark there. Dream Vacation. Go save. And there we go. We have Dream Vacation. You can take out layer 1 and you'll notice that in the background that's gone. If you want to add it, it's there. And you can also use it to measure distances too. So we can go like, how wide is United States? And it gives us an idea. Okay. Or we could go, how far will it be from Canada, from Edmonton to our Disney World? And again, you would zoom in to get more accurate results. So about 4,000 kilometers, and we can talk about how long that'll take. Flying wouldn't be long. Driving would be tough. So there's tons that you can do with maps. And so to give you an idea, I am going to post below in this video in the comments of YouTube the Google Drive document that actually is crowdsourced, which means that teachers and other people are able to add examples of how to include it in education. So let's have a look at that. So here's that Google Drive document. It's actually in sheet form. And what people have been doing is giving a title and a description of the activity. And if they happen to have a link to the resource, they include it. So here a teacher says, ditch the globe, make a habit of pulling up Google Maps and see where that place is in context to other things. Book map, provide content and a story, drop a pin on the locations of the map. You can also do that with characters. If you have multiple characters going to different places, you can include that as different layers. Students can narrate a story that takes place in different locations. So as you look, there's tons of resources. So different students can research different parts of the world. You probably are doing some type of country study, so you can look at the various places in there and talk about the different weather or topography or demographics and include that. So this resource has tons and tons of examples. Oops. So have a look at it, and hopefully this inspires you to have students create mind maps. Feel free to search it. There's tons of resources out there, and I'll add it to our Central Learning Services, Student Learning Services website, which is sls.eics.ab.ca, and I'll put that under curriculum under technology integration. So thank you for watching, and happy May, and I'll see you in June.